On July 22nd, 1832 AD, the son of Napoleon Bonaparte, Napoleon II, died at the age of 21. Born on March 20th, 1811 AD, he was the son of Emperor of France, Napoleon, and Empress, Marie Louise. When the young Napoleon II was born, he was given the title King of Rome. After his birth, Napoleon was so happy that his wife survived the childbirth, he said, "I had rather never have any more children than to see her suffer so much again." When Napoleon abdicated his crown as Emperor of France on April 4th, 1814, he tried to name his 3-year-old son as his official successor. He reigned for 2 days as Emperor of France before he was replaced by Bourbon King Louis XVIII. Napoleon came back into power after escaping exile from Elba Island on February 26, 1815, but abdicated his crown for a second and final time on July 15, 1815, and named his son again, Napoleon II, as his official successor before he was replaced by King Louis XVIII once again. The young Napoleon and his mother would leave France and live in the court of her father, the Emperor of Austria, Francis II, who awarded him with the title of Duke of Reichstadt. Around his 10th birthday, 4 sergeants of the La Rochelle in the French army tried to overthrow the King of France and replace him with the young Napoleon, who had no idea of this wild scheme. At the age of 12, Napoleon was a cadet in the Austrian army, and by the time he was 19, he was 6 feet tall and excelled in his studies and mastered several foreign languages. The young Napoleon's interest in the military and making a career out of it concerned many of his late father's old enemies, whom feared that he may try to emulate his father. He was given a command of a battalion in 1831, but he never saw any action due to the Emperor of Austria refusing to allow him out of his sight. His health, which was never great to begin with, grew worse the following year, and despite pleas from those close to him to get him to live in a warmer climate to try and improve his health, Napoleon felt that his Austrian imperial family was holding him back from achieving more in life due to being the son of the late Emperor of France. Around this time, he also had a falling out with his mother. He told a friend of his that, "If Josephine had been my mother, my father would not have been buried in St. Helena, and I should not be at Vienna. My mother is kind but weak. She was not the wife my father deserved." In the late winter of 1832, Napoleon caught pneumonia and became bedridden with the illness. It soon progressed into tuberculosis, which eventually killed him on July 22, 1832. Because Napoleon II died without an heir, his title was passed down to his uncle, Joseph Bonaparte, and he would die on July 28, 1844, without a male heir, so his title was passed down to another uncle, Louis Bonaparte, who would keep the title until his death on July 25, 1846, and he would pass along to his son Charles, who would be crowned the third Emperor of France on December 2, 1852, as Napoleon III.